Beta, Plan B.
What if things don't go as planned?
Hey bro, what's your plan B?
So have you been asked the same kind of questions? Well, hi everyone, I am Natasha and today I am here to tell you that we all have dreams and that's beautiful. But sometimes life has different plans. And in such situations, what we should do is take the change of plans and embrace them with open arms. And that's why today we are going to talk about something super important but often ignored. Having a backup career gives you peace of mind. It helps you build confidence and it opens more doors than before. So what does having a backup career look like? Remember, a good backup career is based on the same set of skills that you have done your education and training within. It cannot be something totally different. Like a backup career, it should be based out of what you have learned. If your plan A was to be a teacher, your plan B cannot be to become a pilot because that would bring you to square one all over again, right? A backup career does not mean that it will bore you to the death because your real dream was the only interesting thing. A backup career can very well be aligned to your interest and what you like to. Fourthly, remember a backup career is a safe option. It's something that you can fall back into. So it should have a future and scope monetarily and it should build your life ahead. You should know how to map out your skills for a backup career, and for that we have a special feature in this video. To walk us through this journey, we have Dr. Archana here with us from HCL Healthcare. Hi Dr. Archana.
Hi,
It's great to have you here.
thank you. Thank you for having me here.
So, Dr. Archana is not only going to help us with the alternative careers, but she's also going to tell us how strategically you can plan them out. And yeah, so let's begin with that. So let's start with the basic. If someone is planning to do NEET exam, so what skills do they already have according to you? And yeah, how can we help them figure out a career through those skills only?
First, you should be very passionate of becoming a doctor if you want NEET. So it should be like you're in your heart and soul. You want to become a doctor. Only then go for NEET. Okay, so you should have a strong biology, of course. You should understand human anatomy very nicely, and then empathetic as well. So it's not easy for a doctor to not be empathetic and just go ahead with the professional treatment kind of thing. No, you have to be actually understanding what's going on the other side of the table. If not me, so you have hundreds of other options. And to name a few, biotechnology. Now, when we all were going through COVID, we all remembered we just want a vaccine. Somebody please give us a vaccine. So the biotechnologists all over the world, they innovated the COVID vaccines. And now we all are now safe and alive thanks to them.
Thanks.
So you should have a good understanding of bio with the technology, which is what biotechnology is. Next is genetic counseling, genetic engineers. So genetics itself is a very, very important branch because all the complete human system is about genes. What we are, I look like my forefathers, like my foremothers. I behave like them is all in the genes. To understand genetics and to understand the issues, to create a better and healthy DNA, you have to understand genes. It's a very, very good option. We have forensic sciences. Crime patrols सब देखते हैं, very fond. कैसे उसने solve किया, वो forensic officer कौन था जिसने आके वो एक sample निकाला और देखा. So these are all very interesting, very well paying and very knowledgeable kind of professions which you should follow.
There are some careers in which people can also go in therapy and all of that. So can we talk about that?
I know we have physiotherapists.
Yes.
So nice. And we have dietitians who are healing with the diets. We have so many issues which are dealt with our dietitians. For example, pre-diabetes. For example, cholesterol. You don't require medicines in each and everything. Similarly, the physiotherapy. In any kind of occupational therapy or physiotherapy, we don't require surgeries or procedures. What we require is therapies. Go ahead with physiotherapy, occupational therapy, why not?
What about speech therapy?
We have so many special care children who require therapies. Speech therapy is one of the most promising careers for all. I know.
And we don't need to have like NEET qualifications.
Yes, we don't need to.
And ma'am, since we're talking about therapy, what about psychological side of therapy? What other career options we have in that side?
I actually wanted to be a psychiatrist.
Okay.
Because everyone told me I can read minds. Somehow I didn't pick it, but it's a very, very good branch, and you don't. For a psychiatrist, definitely you need to be a doctor in every ways. But for a psychologist, you don't need to be a doctor. You can understand human behavior, you can understand people, and go ahead and take this branch, psychology. In today's era where depression, anxiety are such a common issue, and which is actually a taboo still in India, that people don't want to go directly to a psychologist.
And there are these counselors that are in schools also, or let's say NGOs. So what do we need? How can we do that?
We had a very recent case in our society itself where the school counselor actually picked up a child who was about to run away from home.
Oh my.
Because of the work, because of the home pressure, because of the parental pressure that parents were putting pressure on a 10th class boy or girl, and you have to take this career, you have to become that, you have to become this. She was about to run away and the counselor picked her, becoming like friends with the children. It's a very good thing. You have these counselors in schools in all ages we never had. Now this career is actually taking. You can go ahead. So we have career in NGOs and sanitation and all these services as well. We have people who are working in community health, and they are making policies. So you have MPH, you have masters in public health, and that you are making policies for a complete entire nation to follow. It's a very good branch.
So ma'am, what would be your final message to our audience? Someone who's, let's say, pursuing and wants backup careers or still wants to do NEET only.
So be focused on NEET. If you think you can make it out, why not? NEET, there is nothing, you are being compared to God. You are treating people, you are healing them, good. But then you should not just have plan A, also go for plan B. Every time plan A doesn't work, but that doesn't mean you should get disheartened, because you have so many other options than just becoming a doctor and clearing NEET. We have already discussed about these.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the conversation.
So the options are many and you have to find what double clicks on your heart. So here's your homework. Ask yourself, if not this, then what? Don't wait on plan A to fail to start on plan B. Build both of them together. If you like this video, then hit like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to tell me what backup careers do you want me to do in the next video down in the comments. Until then, bye bye.